Hey y'all, this is AYT. I'm here to update my X-Saber deck again. It's been a minute since I did a video. This, as you know, I'm part of hunGRYninJAZ. I'm going to post this video on that page and on my page if that's possible and legal. But anyway, we all know about the Shining Darkness sneak. If I sound bad, I'm sick, just let you know. But the Shining Darkness sneak gave us 2 new X-Sabers. I was lucky enough to get one of them. I got that one. I got both of them. I only got a copy of the really one that's dark. So anyway, let me show you my deck. As usual, as you see in this last few videos, 3 Voltron. That doesn't really change. Didn't really have any plans to change that. Amazing card. 1 guard strike. Because of the new stuff, I cut it down to 1, and it is really amazing how quick you get X-Sabers in the graveyard. Your opponent likes to get rid of your monsters. I have 3 Bogart Knights. I'm thinking about decreasing this to 2, for 1 for a giant rat, because I don't think I'm going to get Ember's Blade or another Dark Soul before the regional next week. I'm going to one on May 15th. So for now, I'm running 3 Bogart Knights. 1 Garson, he's a personal favorite. He can increase his attack with 200 for each X-Saber on the field, which is, I really love his effect. And because I swarm the field even faster, he gets up to his max attack very quickly, or normally forcing my opponent to have to kill it by other means, which also usually shows up into his effect of searching for the deck. Alright, the 2 level 3 air balance, you know them, Rescue Cat, great 2 for him. That is the effect to negate an attack is great, and his second effect, destroy the 5th position monster. You get to summon another X-Saber from the grave to the field. You would be surprised how many times that effect gets on. I really like this card. I play 1 Ember's Blade because that's all I have. I like it. I like a second one in the deck, but right now it's the only one I have, so I'll play with this blade. Destroy my battle, so level 4 lower X-Saber. Pretty good card. And a new card, X-Saber, XX-Saber Dark Soul. And this card is sent from the field to the graveyard. During my end phase, you can search for another X-Saber. Very evil. Then I also found a ruling on it that its effect is compounded. So if you send it to the graveyard while you control it, bring it back, and send it back again, and bring it back and send it back again, you can search all 3 times for that 1 turn to that 1 evil card. And if you use Rescue Cat to summon out, easy summon for 100. Spamming 100 is like crazy now. Now I run X-Saber, 1 X-Saber for sure, another one of the new X-Sabers. Even though it's not, this is the dual terminal version. It just became legal because they got released in the Shining Darkness. They can't be destroyed by battle, and you take 1,000 5 points if it's in defense mode for your opponent's standby phase. If you set it face down, they attack it, it doesn't die. Next turn you can use it for safety or something. And there's X-Saber Palermo, another dual terminal card that was released in the Shining Darkness that has been made legal now. When X-Saber monster you have is destroyed by a battle, you pay 500 and it comes to the field. It's a level 1 tuner. For sure it's level 2 tuner. It's level 1 tuner. I think it's very broken. I really like its effect. I'm still running 2 Ragged Girl. Not to mention it's 1 for 1 bait. And the other 2 cards I use, I got 2 Ragged Girl. Amazing card. Means see it as I only have 1 Ember's Blade. Now I can just bring it back to my hand, and also you get the loot ball. It doesn't happen often. And I just like regular personally. He's like boy returning to life on steroids for this deck. He's a great rescue cat. We know all what he does, and now because of Dark Soul, he's even eviler. Now for spells, I play 2 Saber Slash. Some people play. Lately, I've been seeing a lot of smashing grounds and placing this. But to me, this is better because it has a wider, depending on the amount of X-Sabers, it has a wider range of stuff. Amount of stuff to destroy has a wider range. So if your opponent uses Royal Oppression, you can have 1 X-Saber kill Royal Oppression. If your opponent has a bunch of monsters, you match that number of monsters, you kill all of them. I really like Saber Slash. I think he's the most broken card after Dark Soul. Really. 1 for 1, you know, get instant level 1 monster on the field. Usually it's an X-Saber. Usually it's regular girl. You can also summon Fluent Roll and get an early synchro summon off if you want to. I still like to tech creature swap. People don't like creature swap for a while in this deck. I've been playing creature swap in the deck since I made it in Ancient Prophecy. I'm happy about it. I like the card. And it works because it really pisses people off when you actually get it off. I play a Foolish Burial. Once again, another one of those questionable cards people don't like, but I like. It's basically I want to put stuff in the graveyard that I know is going to the graveyard. Since I'm not using needle anymore, I want to put something in the graveyard so Ragagura can become even more dangerous, or I can summon something with cultural effect. And it's a free deck shuffle because the way my luck happens, usually I have several spells and traps coming in a row. Sometimes I need to shuffle. Great card. Then you got the staple, Heavy Storm, Lightning Vortex, Brain Control, Mind Control. Now 2 Book of Moon is amazingly broken for this deck. Not only can you help get off 4 Helm Knight's effect, but it's also very good for defensive purposes. And I just really love Book of Moon. Now for traps, I run 2 Gom's Emergency Call. Some people run 3, some people run 2. There's an ongoing debate about that conversation. I personally run 2 inside in the 3rd one, because to me 3 is overkill. If you run 3, you got a better chance of throwing it sure enough, but also it could also lead to it showing up at wrong times. I like 2. Works better for me. I run 2 Saber Holes. Some people, I've seen decks with none of these run. I've seen decks with 3 of these run. I've seen decks with 1 run or 2 run. I like to use 2. He is amazingly great to stop your opponent's streak. If they don't stop your get rid of X-Saber, his card is broken and you stop any summon. Any summon and negate it. Love this card. I side in the 3rd one against certain decks like well, I'll explain that when I show the side deck. I play a Mirror Force. I just got that sneak, so I'm happy. So I finally put Mirror Force in my X-Saber deck. Finally. But of course I didn't take out anything, so I just threw it in there, so it's 41 cards deck. But you know the evil Mirror Force. 2 Starlight Road. Amazing card. People like to downplay it, talking about only bad players use this or something like that, or only reckless players like to overextend. Well, what does this deck specialize in? Overextending yourself most of the time. That's what X-Sabers do. They overextend. They got so many cards that are special summon that can swarm the field quickly. Therefore, you need also with the Saber Holes, the trap, bottomless trap, or stuff like that. You want to protect your spells and traps too. Set him face down plus 2 others, or set him face down with another card, set him face down with another monster, or have multiple monsters. You protect those monsters. Then you get to summon a Stardust if you want to. You don't have to summon Stardust if you don't want to. If you want to, you can. I love Starlight Road. Now the downside is that even when you're not going to summon Stardust, it can be stopped with Royal Oppression. Outside of that, I love the card because I swarm quickly enough, and I would hate to face Mirror Force or Lightning Vortex. And smashing and deep prison don't bother me in the least. They can play it. A visual can be played. I don't care. If I swing the field, you only get rid of one monster. What good is that card to you? Exactly. Then basically, solemn judgment for negation is worth it. Bombers Trapo 1 is more of a change of pace card for me. Like if I can't get my saber holes off, I'll use my bombers. It's original.